Traders, what are we doing here is I'm looking to short this based on these signals here. All right, so this is gold, and I'm trading this, watching it on TradingView. I've got my trade of 8 open, and I'm also trading it on here as well. And I'm just looking to run with this. Like if it moves back towards my entry point, I'll close it. Just watching down here, you can see the dollar value on this. In terms of profit and loss. I could set up the stop loss. It's very, very, very tight. I could set up the stop loss slightly at break. Well, that's at break even, right? Let's just open that up. It gets taken out. It doesn't matter. All right, looks like it might get taken out. It's pretty close. All right, stop filled. I'm just going to click this to make sure I close everything, but my bias is short, so I'm going to sell market again. See, we've got over here on the delta, definitely got some bearish orders coming in here. Now it's pushing up, and just watching this cumulative delta, just keeping an eye on that. That's still bearish, but I want to see some red bars come in here. This is the delta histogram down the bottom. So yeah, I mean, this is scalping, and I'm basically using my indicators. I'm fading this basically back into value. If we open that up, see the volume profile. So we've overextended here, and I want to trade this back down. And if we look at VWAP, grab VWAP, and I'll throw that in. Well, we could throw it in at the beginning of this. So we've got this through here. If you have a look, you'll see this line, and then you got this green between the green levels. So this is overextended. So I'm looking for a pullback down into this range. And the same thing with VWAP. The volume profile value area through here. All right, so this is just a counter trend anchored volume profile. We could throw that in there. Right, so we've got this value area down here that I'm wanting to, fade back down into. I'll just keep an eye on things in here. All right, if it gets away on me, I'll just hit exit. Yeah, and it's traded up into the Asian session. Let's just have a look. If we grab the Forex sessions, and the other thing I'm going to grab is, well, I'm kind of jumping the gun a little bit here. Custom range high-low. If we go 19 to 20... UTC -5. All right, this is tracking the current Asian session initial balance. I really want to see it break under. I did jump in a little early, but I'm just banking on the fact that this is overextended. Let's grab this 4 hour. Yeah, you got these levels back in here. Potential resistance. The 1 hour. See, we've got red alerts on the 1H down here. Yeah, we've got a red signal flashing here as well. I mean, it can trend back up, but everything's sort of telling me that this should pull back. So that's the 1 hour, 30 minute, same thing. We've had this green that's pushed up, but the blue line here is starting to move back down through. We've got this moving back down through. Right, so all the indicators are telling me that we should see a pullback, and we've got this value area down through here. This you can see I've marked up the high and low of this that I'm looking to target, and the volume profile. You see the value area here that I'm looking. So I'm wanting to pull back down into value. So at the moment it's just overextended. It's extended out. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit range bound so far. I mean, if we have a look at it on the 1 minute, it's just trading up and down, which is a bit frustrating because I really want to see this thing move. Right, that's heading south. Well, we've got a green signal under here, so that's a little bit of a worry. All right, this is starting to push up. I might just cancel it. Might just take that, maybe. Just keep an eye on the delta. Yeah, it's kind of flattened out a little bit. I reckon this will move sooner or later. So I'm $16, $17, $18. All right, this is my stop loss. Go. I'm going to close now. All right. So just keep an eye on the risk. All right. So I'm okay if I have a whole bunch of these at $20, because if I get a move here down to here, it well and truly makes up for it. So what I want to see on this delta over here would be some red bars kicking in. It's trading back into, look, see the volume profile here. this high volume POC back here. It's starting to drop now. So you can see over here on the DOM. Oh, here we go. Sell market. I'll just take that. All right. Then we'll just throw a stop. Just chuck it in up here for now. Buy stop. Just so that we've got that in place. Right. So it's just been range bound. VWAPs are heading south, so everything kind of looks got a little bit of red kicking in here now, down here on the delta. So that's a good sign. See, just so we can open that up. Okay, red kicking in on the delta. We've got some red orders coming in here at the moment. Yeah, and I'll be looking to pull this to break even pretty quickly. So clear target areas, one will be this blue VWAP and another one will be the yellow one down there. Okay, so we're trading right into this value area, this point of control. I want to see it drop out of this range. Okay, and what time is it? Let's just keep an eye on that. It is, we're looking for, right, so this is the initial balance, and I am trading through it. Ideally, you'd be better off waiting until it breaks above or below, but yeah, I've got it's trading under VWAP at the moment, and we've got this gap under here you can see on the volume profile, so I'm good to kind of run with this. And we've got, see these red signals here. So we've got, a combination of a few things going in our favor. It is a counter trend trade, so it's definitely a different animal than trading with the trend. That could catch a bid here and rally for all I know. So there's definitely risk involved. Current day POC, so we're trading slightly under it. Okay, a little bit of momentum, which is nice. Okay, the little blue line down here is turned around and broken the green one, so that's a good sign. Here we go, a little bit of momentum kicking in. That's nice. So what I'll do now is come back over here, and I'm going to pull my stop loss. Just pull it to break even now. This is very early, but all I need is to really make a move. And then we got some red coming in on the delta. There you go. Look, we're up nearly $70 at this point. And with a bit of luck, we hang in there, and our stop doesn't get touched. This hopefully breaks under. So now stop losses at break even. There's no risk. You can see I'm trading it on TradingView. It's such a great platform, but I'm doing all my analysis on I've got these tools over here as well. So it's broken under VWAP here, so we headed down. So let's just see if it holds under VWAP now. So my stop loss is above this VWAP. Right, so there's a chance, and we're getting a little bit of volume here. Look at the delta. Look at this. So that's a great sign. Here we go. Look, now we're up $70. So far, so good. And my target range is going to be down around here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going off these little red signals. The candles are red, so these are alerts that you can set. When we could go down to 2-minute chart. The only thing is my volume profile. I lose that if we go down the time frames. Wouldn't mind having a look at it on the 1 minute. What you can do. So what we've got here, we've got the current. You don't want to mess with the current volume profile levels, right? Don't mess with those, because they're going to be moving up and down with price. But you want to look at the previous week. Look, this is current week down here, so we can mark that up. So see that one, current week. So let's just do that. Current week volume profile. So current week value area. What is it? VAH. Value area high. Current week VAH. Previous day VAH, we can mark that up. All right, PD VAH. Okay, previous day VAH. So, and that look at coincides with this the volume profile down in here. What else have we got? We've got, this is all current up the top. So all the previous stuff. Let's just see if we can find. Oh, look at this previous day. See, this is way overextended. So I'm just really hoping that, it pulls right back down. See the shaded zone in VWAP down in here? That's where I want this to travel, back down into VWAP. So we're fading this right back down into the support zone. We've got current week and previous day volume profile. think I'm more interested in these levels here. You know, that's how you can counter trend trade this. Oh yeah, and I wanted to go down to my 1 minute chart. So let's just do that now. So the volume profile is going to disappear because it can't look back. You'll notice that that will soon disappear, I think, on the 1 minute, which is okay. I mean, we've got our stuff marked up here. So on the 1 minute, see this red signal? Fantastic signal, that one. All right, so what we need now is we want to see this blue line turn around. There we go, look at that, see? There we go. That's what we're looking for. So now we've got to break under the initial range. What have we got here? Look, that's 200, 180. Oh, where do you want to go with this? Okay, I mean, it's Christmas really, isn't it? So let's just see if it holds under this level here and we you know, $200, $300, $400, $500 would be nice. Okay, down the bottom. So that's what I was anticipating, this move. So we've had quite a strong spike, and I don't want that to be a stop run and then it kind of heads bullish and I'll lose it all. That would be a bummer. See, we're up $200. It would have been nice to have grabbed that. Anyway, just wait. Oh, by the way, I've got 2 accounts running here. This is 2 prop firm accounts. These are 50K accounts. Lucid, there you go, Lucid. So I've got 2 of them connected. This is copy trading through TradeOvate. Should do a video on that. So let's just go back over here. It's pulling back, righto. So I don't want that to take my stop. I really want this to hold here now and then continue down. But everything is looking very favorable. Oh yeah, see, so we've run into this value area that's reacted off that. That's what's going on. Oh, yeah, and the other thing is too, with scalping and counter trend scalping like this, you do want to kind of take your money and run as well. I mean, look, it's traded. See how it whipped down into here? So let's just see if we get a bit of momentum through the Asian Open, this Asian session. Yeah, okay, that's building. This is looking pretty nice actually. So it's gonna react off these levels. Okay, so see how it tapped into this? I'd love to see it break through. Oh my goodness me, that'd be just a great day. Here we go. I mean, there's definitely momentum. Looks like the Asian traders are keen to go counter trend here. Don't be greedy. Look, we're up, you know, maybe $200. I might even, who knows? Or either that or, I don't want to. Here I go. Yeah. What I'm doing here is basically, you know, I'm speaking my mind. So we'll just keep an eye on all of this. So we're losing a bit of delta. We're losing a bit of volume here. Gee, that was a nice spike. Look, we're up 200. And look, I'm going in, I'm very conservative with this at the moment. I'm only trading micros and I am going in with 1 contract. All right, so look, when you see this building and it's working every day for you, then you bump it up to 2 contracts. So you'll see there's 2 contracts here, but that's because I'm trading 2 accounts. So you can take trades on 1 account and it will transfer over to the other one. So there's 2 of them running. Yeah, I mean, it's looking okay. 200. Look, you know what? See how it's trading down into VWAP here. I'm going to close. Let's just grab $200. I don't have an issue with that at all, guys. And I mean, look, it could continue down and leave me behind, but here's the thing. Okay, we've closed around here, 200. What I would like to see is it move right back up into here, and possibly we continue. 1 minute chart. Okay, so what we've got is a VWAP setting up here. This is the current day VWAP setting up through here. Let's just clear some drawings. But again, it's counter trend. So what I wanted to say was this. If you go back to, say, a 30-minute, yeah, this is important. And I mean, look, this could just rally from here for all I know, right? But here's the thing with this. Double click it. See this? You've got swing low, swing high, okay, low, high, retrace, pull back, low, high. See how we pull back into equilibrium here? Back down into here? So we don't know, because this is in a bullish trend, that's going to do that, right? So my target is going to be that low, right? This is important. And look, yeah, it's pulling back, but it doesn't matter. We made $200. Well, 400 is on 2 accounts. So this low here is really important. And I mean, you could even grab a fib if you like. Fib retrace here, there it goes. Look, there's 300, 400. The pull back into here, like in a bullish trend, this is counter trend, right? So you really want to target this 50 to 61.8 on the retrace in counter trend retrace. So if we have a look low to high, don't be greedy, all right? Don't kick yourself for closing $200 and then seeing this thing totally tank. It just doesn't matter. Short fib retrace and just rinse and repeat and do this every day. So we've got low to high, then we've got low to high. Here we've got swing. I'm taking the swing low from back down in here to high, and that pull back down into here. Like, that's all I really need, guys. You could trade this. You could up the ante. You could go in with 2 contracts, increase it further. Look at that. Yeah. We are done and dusted. I might do another video on the setup that I've got here, how to set it up. See how it's trading down into these VWAP, these levels here. Yeah, and we've got green coming in on the delta. So you want to be really careful. See how the volume is starting to tighten up here. So a pullback could be the thing. So back down to a 1 minute. Yeah, okay. So we've got these things. So look, you could go long here, probably. But if you're going to be buying, you want to 3 minutes. You've got to look for the move back down into, see these red and blue levels here. Right, this is the previous day. So look, if I'm going to go long, and also this purple, if I'm going to go long, I really want to see, well, it's respecting that, but you want to see this start to turn around and give you bullish signals, right? So what you can do is you can set up on on the lower time frame, 3 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute. See, you've got this one here, right? This one here, and this will give you see the little asterisks. So we've got red asterisks. Now this is in a bullish trend, right? Here's the thing with this: given that it's broken bearish under the initial balance, I think it might be potentially a bearish day. See this? Look, this is the initial balance here. So it's broken under, pull back, and I'm thinking it could even continue down further. So it could be a bearish day. Most likely when gold breaks, either bullish or bearish outside of this area, it's most likely. But I don't want to be counter trend trading this any further, right? I'm done. So if you're going to be looking to buy, you could probably wait for this, see how it trades. And maybe in the London session, it could pull down. It could be range bound. But then, into London or New York, if it's bearish through Asia, it could turn around in London. So what I'd be looking for the London session would be this. See these 3 dots? I would go for the London session. I would be looking for any VWAP bullish breakout. That would be one. And then see the trend color changes, bullish bar color change. So that would be the 2 alerts that I set up. If this pulls back and trades sideways and it looks like it's going to, rotate north, that's definitely an opportunity. But I'd be waiting for, since the Asian session initial balance has already been broken bearish, I wouldn't trade this through the Asian session now. So the next session, I'm looking for a bullish breakout of this initial balance. I hope that makes sense, guys. That's my trading strategy. Look, if you haven't already, jump on board. We've got Telegram for futures where I'm going to be doing a lot of tutorials and I'll be placing trade signals, trade ideas. We'll go there, have a quick look. All right, this is my futures Telegram channel here. And I will take trades in real time, which I've done here. Look, I'm long in MNQ, okay? That was a trade idea that I posted. It was in real time. So these are usually going to be the Asia or London open, sometimes New York open, right? So I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll see if there's an opportunity through New York. So these are, look, I'm long. Okay, move your stop loss to break even. There it is, right? It's starting to move. So, you've gained access to this. Closed, all right? Scroll down, yeah. And so, there'll be real time. And this is for manual trading. Like if you're trading a prop firm account, like Lucid Trading, there's a great prop firm, a lot of good reviews. The other one I think would be good if you're in the US would be, is it Funded Next? I think Funded Next accepts US. And go for Tradevate. So this one here, Lucid Trading, I've got access to Tradevate through TradingView. Oh, look at that. Crazy, isn't it? Well, there was an entry that was 200. Okay, so maybe it'd be another 200 roughly. That'd be nearly a $400 outcome. But nah, just take your money and run. Counter trend. I would rather have just pocketed $200 than risk this pullback into the Fibonacci doing this, and then it takes my stop loss, break even. So just go for a pullback into 50% of the previous price swing if it's counter trend trading, and be done with it. Get good at that, and then just increase your contracts. Look, if you want to know how to set up TradingView, I'll probably do a video on this at some stage, but there's some great, just look for TradingView setup, blah, blah, blah. There's some really good videos out there on how to get set up. And, oh, look at this, guys. It's taken a dive. If, you grab one of these and you hang on to it like that, it's going to happen. Like through one of these sessions, Asia's good. New York's a good session to trade, but just look at that. I mean, you could pass your prop firm challenge. And I've got a pro account here. This one's pro, and I've got the Lucid Flex. So I've got 2 running at the moment. Anyway, guys, we're going to be looking at this regularly, to be continued. I'll be doing videos on this scalping strategy. So stay tuned, and with that, jump on board. It's free to join, 7 days, trial it. And with that, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.